So let's talk Kaspa. Can you still make money, life-changing returns on Kaspa, or are you just wasting your time? We need to discuss that in today's video. I've been investing for a very long time, both stock market and crypto. I started in the stock markets many years back, right? And I've made countless amount of mistakes. I've been super bullish on a stock, only to see it go down, 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 and then eventually I turn bearish. And the only reason why I turn bearish is because of the price action. So what ends up happening is I sell, and obviously the stock starts to rally. Goes up, goes up, goes up. I say to myself, you know what? Forget it. I've already missed the boat. I screwed up. I'm not even going to bother hop back in. I'm not even going to pay attention to the stock anymore. But unfortunately, what ends up happening is news article after news article after news article. So I can't even ignore it. And the price continues to rally, but I don't buy back in. The price continues to go up, 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 up. And I just end up having massive regrets. That has happened to me in the stock market, and I strongly believe that's going to happen to some investors as far as Kaspa goes in the crypto space. That's what I think. Remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. Before I actually continue though, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. No VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that is interested. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, you would have seen some of my past videos where I've shown some of the mistakes that I've made in both the stock market and the crypto market. And I'm trying to help you guys avoid the same thing because trust me, when I say regret sucks, it absolutely sucks. But for you not to have regret and for you to have that conviction that never goes away because of price action, it all comes down to your research. And I try to tell you guys this all the time. You guys can't borrow my high conviction. It doesn't work like that. The high conviction have to come from yourself. Because what if I stop making videos today? Let's say you watch all of my Kaspa videos and you became bullish on Kaspa mainly because of me. What if I stop making videos? What if I stop making Kaspa videos today? I've noticed some YouTubers that used to talk about Kaspa, actually not some, only this one person. I'm not going to say who though. He made a video, I think it was yesterday, saying that he sold all of his Kaspa. He got out, and obviously he got out because of the price action. But this is what I mean by not borrowing conviction. Because if I eventually said, hey, I'm no longer bullish on Kaspa, what are you going to do next? So the conviction has to come from yourself, not from me. But in terms of can you still make life-changing returns in Kaspa, I'm going to talk about that in just a second. If we kick things off by taking a look at the crypto bubbles, we can see that on the day, I'm going to say it's kind of a split. Maybe about 10 minutes prior to me making this video, everything here was red, but now we're seeing some green, which is great to see. I mean, yesterday was a complete nightmare in the market. Trump and Elon Musk having, some fit, or they're just getting at each other, and the market came down. It was just not pretty whatsoever. And unfortunately, right now, the cycle that we're in a political science. Whatever Donald Trump does and say goes. It affects the markets 1,000%. Trump sends out a random tweet, the market crashes. Trump says tariffs, market crashes. Trump says, I don't know, he's doing some random stuff, the market goes down, and it's very frustrating, but it's just the market that we're in right now, okay? If we check out the fear and greed index, we're currently in fear, 45 fear. So people are fearful of the market right now, which is a time where you want to be looking to accumulate some of these coins that you've been watching for an extended period of time. Over the last couple of months, the market had been going up, and we know that whenever you see greed, and especially extreme greed, those are not the times to be buying. The time to be buying is when you see fear, when people are just afraid, they want nothing to do with the market. If you did buy the extreme fear just a few months ago, you would have been laughing all the way to the bank. The fear and greed index was sitting at all-time lows, but some people did not take advantage of any of those opportunities in the market, and they missed that massive pump. So I'm just saying this right now. If this thing touches back into extreme fear, you guys know what to do. Don't miss out on life-changing returns. Sell the extreme greed, buy the extreme fear. Again, do your own research, not financial advice. But I want you guys to actually take a look here at this article. It says Kaspa flashes bull signal, big rally ahead, question mark. big rally ahead. If you're looking for a short-term great rallies on Kaspa, you're probably not going to see it right away. And that's because Kaspa has been acting like most of the top 100 coins. Tell me which one of these coins is making anyone life-changing returns right now. Not XRP, it's trading sideways. Not Solana, it's trading sideways. Not Cardano, trading sideways. Sui, same thing. XLM, same thing. Toncoin, same thing. Litecoin, Polkadot. Like most of these coins have just been trading sideways. Ondo, same thing. So we can't be pointing fingers at Kaspa because Kaspa is moving like the rest of the top 100. Now, of course, sometimes we get these random coins that enter the top 100 and then it's up like 50% in the last 24 hours or something like that. But for the most part, a lot of these coins that's been in the top 100 for an extended period of time, they've just been trading sideways or going down. People are making life-changing returns. And this is where altcoin season has to come into effect. Okay, because altcoin season is nowhere near as of right now. You know, like take a look at this altcoin season index. Let's see where we're at, 21 out of 100, nowhere near altcoin season. But Kaspa does have great things going for it and upcoming things that's going to happen. And this is why I talk about it being a long-term play and not a short-term play, because Kaspa is moving like the rest of the top 100 altcoins. Not a lot of action happening with Kaspa at all, just like there's not a lot of action happening with the top 100 coins on CoinMarketCap. So if you're looking for short-term gains on Kaspa, you're gonna have to just change your mindset and make sure it turns to long-term gains, because Kaspa is just chilling just like everything else. All right. And I'm okay with that because I know where I expect Kaspa to go in the long term. I've made too many mistakes in the past, too many mistakes where I've been bullish on something and then become bearish because of price action. I won't do that again. I've done my research. I know what I hold. And this is why I'm going to continue to hold Kaspa for those long-term life-changing returns. In the meantime, I've made some great money off of other coins in the crypto space. If you guys watch any of my other videos outside of Kaspa, you already know what coins those are. All right, and this is what you just got to do. You got to have your long-term portfolio, but you also have to have a short-term portfolio so that you don't get extremely frustrated when you find out that, you know, everyone else is making money on this coin, but you're all in on Kaspa and you have nothing else in your portfolio but Kaspa. And sometimes it's easy to just get frustrated and then you do something rational and then you sell Kaspa and then the price goes up and it's just one big mess. So you got to have that conviction to hold it in your long-term portfolio, but have a shorter term and a mid-term portfolio so that you're making money elsewhere while Kaspa does its thing and takes its time. Okay, now if we come over here to X, this person said Kaspa is holding up surprisingly well amid this market-wide dump. Also, the most bullish coin on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, we've talked about this a couple times, how Kaspa is the most bullish coin on CoinMarketCap. Right now, it's sitting at 90.3%. That's quite incredible, actually. And then let's see here, Kaspa's at 0.084. Meanwhile, Bitcoin, ETH, Litecoin, Pepe, Solana is showing the red, but yeah, these are, I believe, all in green as I'm recording this video right now, I think, maybe, right? But let's take a look at the price action on Kaspa. So yeah, 0.084. Volume is only up 3% in the last 24 hours, which isn't anything to really brag about. And you see the market cap is sitting at 2.22 billion. And yeah, I think this market cap is low enough where people can make life-changing returns on a project like Kaspa. All right, and it's still obviously missing the Binance and still missing the Coinbase, which is fine, you know, all in due time. That's all I'm going to say, right? But a $2.22 billion market cap, this thing in the future, it's going to get nuts. And yeah, people will 1000% FOMO in. Now, if we check out this chart right here, this indicator, we're still in this bearish momentum. I showed you guys this in my last Kaspa videos. Things aren't looking the greatest on the charts, but it does, is this forming a inverse head and shoulders? What time frame? 4-hour time frame? It's a little too early to tell. But yeah, the charts isn't the most beautiful. We can see that during that dump, Kaspa fell down to 0.077. And I actually mentioned that area in my last couple of Kaspa videos, how I saw a scenario where Kaspa was about to come down to 0.07 cents. And yeah, we just hit that, unfortunately, okay? But it is what it is. Again, you got to have that long-term mindset. And yeah, Kaspa is still in this head and shoulders pattern. Let's remove this indicator for a second. You can find the indicator down below if you're interested. But yeah, Kaspa is still in this bearish pattern here. This head and shoulder pattern. I drew this in a while back actually, and I wasn't sure if it was fully going to play out, but yeah, obviously it played out. But yeah, eventually Kaspa would have its days. We have smart contracts coming out and we have things to look forward to. And it's just all in due time. You got to have patience. No one makes money overnight. You know, people talk about XRP like crazy, but XRP investors didn't make money overnight. They held for an extended period of time. And I'm talking about years. So do you have the patience to hold Kaspa for years to potentially see those life-changing returns? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. I can't answer that. You guys already know what I'm doing with Kaspa. I'm not worried about the price at all because the price is going to do whatever the price does until smart contracts and other bullish things happen. Kaspa's just going to chill, and I'm okay with that. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. To answer the question whether or not you think or I think you can make life-changing returns on Kaspa, the answer is absolutely. Do your own research though. But until next time, take care.